Hello and welcome to SOFLY Wellness, where your well-being is our top priority. In today's lesson, we'll focus on our head and neck, a few awesome tips and tricks that I learned from my master teacher. When we start Pilates or any other movement discipline, even doing housework, we totally neglect our necks. Not to mention technology, staring down at the computer or phone screen, and I love tech. We would not be here today without it. Yet, if we're constantly staring at the phone and doing housework with incorrect alignment, we're not in the body. We're just bringing more burden to our neck and head. By the time we're on the mat, our neck is suffering and we just added more burden to it. The ideal alignment of the head and the neck is one which the head is well balanced with minimal muscular effort. So, we'll practice strengthening and elongate the neck muscles and learn how to engage the neck to keep the neck and head happy. I recommend you watch the video once and then follow the instructions so you really can focus on your neck without staring at the screen. Don't worry if you don't get it from the first time. I just recommend practicing a few times. So let's get started.
Find a comfortable position. You can sit on the chair or a block. And if you have a mat, grab one, have one handy, or a blanket. So we'll do a quick check-in. Take a few breaths and close your eyes. And check in with yourself where the energy is flowing. Tightness, flow, ease. And set the intention for the practice. Make it simple to be present and to be here. And we'll start with the first exercise, which is rotation of the cervical spine or your neck, listening mind. So you will lead with your eyes as you look over your right shoulder. And inhale, center. And exhale, leading with your eyes, look over your left shoulder. Only your head is moving. Two. In center. Exhale, left. In center. Exhale, other direction. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. Exercise number 2, lateral flexion of the spine with resistance. So you're going to grab your right palm and put it on the right side of your head. Shoulder is relaxed. And you're going to fold your head, bringing your right ear towards your right shoulder as you press on your head. And inhale, center. And exhale, press. And inhale, center. And exhale, press. Keeping your eyes soft. Few more times on this side. And switch. Left palm on the left side of your head. Left shoulder is relaxed. Soft facial muscles. Fold your left ear towards your left shoulder. And center. 2. 3. 4. And 5. And rest. Next exercise is lateral flexion of the cervical spine, which is your neck, with point pressure. Flex and glide. So grab off your 2 fingers and we're going to massage the muscles of the face a little bit. And open your mouth wide as you're about to yawn. And bring your fingers right above your earlobes. Going down behind your ears. And right about here between your skull and the back of your neck, these are transverse processes of cervical spine. So you press on the side, and again, you control the pressure here. And as you bring your right ear towards your right shoulder, you're gonna press down. And you can even imagine like you're creating space in the vertebrae. And inhale up and exhale down. And inhale up and exhale down. A few more times. And last time. And release. Other side. So bringing your fingers right where between your facial muscle and your cervical spine. So it's a kind of tiny little protrusion here. And as you fold, you're gonna glide your fingers down as you bring your left shoulder towards your right ear. And 2 and 3, 4 and 5. And take a few head rolls, one side and the other. And few shoulder rolls. And moving on to the next exercise. Lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet about hip width apart. And bring your triangle, the palms of your fingers to your ASISs, the hippy bony protrusion, and your index fingers on your pubic bone. And we'll just do a few pelvic rocks, taking your triangle away and towards you, but keeping the triangle. Imagine like you're holding a chocolate martini right here, so you don't want to spill it, or wheatgrass. Just a few pelvic rocks. Engage in the core breathing. And take your arms by your sides, long fingers, triceps slightly engaged. Find your core. Inhale here. As you exhale, tuck your chin in, pushing your head towards the mat, and release. And push and release. And as you exhale, you can imagine the back of your neck is really lengthening. And release. 2 more times. Keeping the facial muscles soft, your pelvic. And the rest. From here, what we'll do is we pretend like we're about to lift the head of the mat, but we're not going to lift the head of the mat. It just, your skull is leaving your hair. So it's a tiny little movement, and you should feel it right here in the hyoid muscle. And let's try. Inhale here. As you exhale, pretend like you're leaving the mat, but you're really not. And rest, keeping the shoulders relaxed. We'll do it a few more times. So it's a really small, tiny movement. And from here, take your palms and stack them one on top of the other and put them behind your head without tensing your shoulders and keeping your martini glass. Inhale here, look up at the ceiling as you engage the front of your neck muscles slightly, and then gaze towards your belly button and your knees as your shoulder blades tip you off the mat. And down. So you should really feel your core here working. We'll do it 2 more times. So press the chin into the chest like you're squeezing an imaginary tangerine, and then your head slightly engages. Look up at the ceiling. As you exhale, scoop your belly, looking towards your belly button and your knees coming up into a curl. And that should feel really good. And this is a foundation for a lot of core work. And rest. And one more time, squeeze your imaginary tangerine. Imagine there's a space and vertebrae in your neck as you look up at the ceiling. Exhale, scoop the belly and look towards your belly button and your knees coming into the curl. And the rest. And from here, roll over your stomach. Bring your feet together, toes are pointing, and really place the bony parts of your hips on the mat. And we're gonna come into a Sphinx position and relax your shoulder blades. Relax your shoulder blades. Engage your core. And just like in the listening exercise, you're gonna slightly leading with your eyes, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, center. And look over your left shoulder. And inhale, center. And exhale, right. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. And center. And right. And left. And bring your chin up towards the ceiling. And tuck your chin in. And from here, we'll do a few head rolls. One direction and the other direction. And the rest. And from here, you're gonna stay on your stomach and feet together, belly is engaged. Take your arms by your sides, take your forehead down on the mat, and your shoulder blades are squeezing together, but it's a gentle squeeze, as if a friend is touching you with kindness and gentleness. So you're gonna inhale, leading with your chin and your eyes looking up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, you're gonna take your head and rotate it to one side, and you place your ear on the mat. And inhale, center. And one more time, coming up, leading with your eyes and your chins. And exhale, take your other ear, bring it towards the mat. And bring your forehead to the center. One more time, each side. Inhale, leading with your eyes and your chin. Rotate your head as your ear come to rest, stretching on one side. Take your forehead down. Inhale, long neck. And exhale, rotating as you bring the other ear towards the mat. And take your head to the center. And come into a child's pose for a few nice, long, relaxing breaths, letting it all go. And find a comfortable position one more time. You can sit on the blocks or on the chair. As you inhale, take your arms overhead. Shoulders are relaxed. If you have issues with your shoulders, you can always bend your arms. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms down. And inhale, arms up. And exhale. Interlace the fingers behind, squeeze the shoulder blades together if it's comfortable, and make a few head rolls. Just feel your head, your neck flow, ease. Look over your right shoulder and your left shoulder. And we'll finish with trigger point massage. So, just like we did in the beginning, pressing on a few yards. Just kind of massage your head a little bit and your neck. And just press on your shoulders, making a few circles. You can even press right here under your arm and switch. Under your arm. And close your eyes for a second. Take a few breaths. And as you continue with your day, Really try to pay attention to your posture, your neck. Thank you so much for your attention. I'll see you soon on the mat.